If you've been keeping an eye on IKEA's lineup of inexpensive smart lighting products this year, you've probably been wishing and hoping that they would add some color to the otherwise bland product lineup. Lucky for you, the holidays have arrived early, and your wish just came true. Hey everybody, I'm Joe DeGanzik and this is Smarter Home Life. So today is the day I get to make the video announce to you that yes, it is a thing. The color changing smart light bulb from IKEA for their TRÅDFRI, I think it's TRÅDFRI, that's the way to pronounce it, is officially a thing, at least here in Phoenix, at least as of a couple of days ago. No, actually, this bulb has landed internationally, it hit the international stores first, and then started showing up in the US probably a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. That's what the representative at our local IKEA here in the Phoenix area told me on Monday. Here's the specs on it: 8.6 watts. Of power. It's going to be 600 lumens of light, so a little bit less than, say, the Philips Hue, which is 800 lumens. So you're going to look at somewhere between 40 and 60 watts of equivalent light output if we're still going by those terms. Full color changing, full color temperature spectrum from whites, warm to cool, and obviously dimming, full brightness control, and so forth. It does look very similar to their other products. It is a Zigbee based bulb, just like their other products. It does work with their remotes, which right now you can only get this as a paired combo kit for $35. It is Zigbee based, so yes, it does require, if you want perhaps additional features, scheduling or whatnot, or the additional features that are coming out later this year, such as integration with HomeKit, Lady A, and Google Assistant, you'll have to get the gateway, which is only $30. This is IKEA pricing, so a lot less than the competition. Okay, so I've got the new color bulb in the lamp, and I'll just power it up, and we go to a nice warm white, and there we go. The demo's over. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to look at the colors and so forth. All right, well, this bulb is pretty easy to get started with because it does come pre-packaged with the little remote inside. Just stick the battery in, screw the bulb in, and you're good to go. Turning it on and off, or off and on, not very exciting. Dimming and brightening, of course, you can go all the way down, and of course, all the way back up. So I'll show you the full 600 lumens. Not too bad. It's a pretty decently bright bulb for most people, I think, for most people's purposes. And we'll take this down, I think we'll take it down one more notch. There we go. So the left and right allow you to scroll through the color temperatures like you would on the other, the color temperature bulbs, and for the regular bulbs, they don't do anything. But hopefully we'll get some colors in here as well. We'll find out what this bulb can do. So let's see, this is a nice cool white, or kind of a daylight white. This is kind of a little bit more on the amber side, so maybe kind of a warmer glow for like evenings. And kind of getting a little more orangey, if that's a thing, if that's a word. A little more on the reddish side. I would just call it, I don't know, reddish. Here's a little bit, definitely a little bit more on the red side. I would say, yeah, maybe closer to pinkish. Actually, this is a lot more pink. This is kind of a deep saturated pink. Looks like a nice kind of light purple, and a nice colored kind of deep blue. And then we go back to warm white. Well, that's not terribly exciting. How do you get to anything else on this thing? Well, let's take a look at the app. I have this paired with both the gateway that you can get at IKEA. The gateway is $30 and allows you to do a few more things. And do some programming and some scheduling and some things like that. So we'll go in here, take a look at this on the official IKEA Tradfri app, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So I've got obviously dimming and brightening control. Not terribly exciting. I can bring this kind of back down to where we were. I can tap this guy, which just gives me dimming and brightening control. If I tap this guy, I just get color temperatures, which is not terribly exciting. We go back to that. Let's go back to warm white. This is not terribly exciting. Is there a way to like get into this a little bit more? What happens if I go in? Oh, they have moods, like you can preset scenes and stuff. Let's go in here and I can tap this little swatch and I can say new mood. These presets are the same as what I was just going through, the warm white, cool white type thing. So All right, if I make a new mood and I just call it mine, now the question is, if I go through this, I see that it's actually telling me what the current level is, like 50% and about, warm white or so. Actually, look, I guess 36%. So what happens if I do this? It goes there. If I go backwards, and oh, it goes to light blue. So can I save this? Will that work? Okay, so it saved it. That's cool. I can go to a preset mode, back to kind of amber, kind of warm white. I can go back to blue. But what can I do with that? Can I change if I go back over here, and if I go into this, I just get blue. I just get nothing but blue. If I tap this, I just get color temperatures. So not very exciting, not very helpful. Looks like IKEA wasn't supposed to release these bulbs, or they're working on an app update, because the app appears to recognize the bulb, brings it in, even shows you what the color is, but you can't do anything else with it. So that's kind of a bummer. At this point, I would probably rate the bulb a little bit down, kind of maybe 3.5 out of 5, because you can't do as much with it right at the moment. But of course, software updates would help this out. Now, you might be thinking though, when this video started, I turned that light green. How did I do that if I can't access more than these colors and green isn't in the set of colors that I can rotate through? Well, there might just be one more thing. So as it turns out, after a little bit of investigative research and a lot of trial and error, these new IKEA color-changing smart bulbs are indeed capable of producing practically every single color of the rainbow. Now, I stumbled upon this solution after I was simply looking around the web to try to find anyone else who had seen these bulbs. And this solution is something that many of us have been waiting for a long time. And it involves, well, just two simple little words: Philips Hue. Now, of course, you can well imagine the world of possibilities that this opens by being able to connect these bulbs to a platform that's really widely adopted by practically every smart home system and service out there. That's it for this time. If you like these episodes and you want to see more of them come out and Smarter Home Life grow and thrive over the coming weeks and months, please think about supporting us over on Patreon, patreon.com/smarterhomelife. $1 or $2 a month goes a really long way because the ads just don't quite cover it. Otherwise, get us right here on YouTube, subscribe so you get all the new videos when they come out. Get us across social media and, of course, at smarterhomelife.com. I'm Joe DeGantic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.